Hello everybody, welcome to Let's Play Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, the role-playing game developed by Griptonite and published by none other than EA Games in November 2001. Let's begin the game. New game. We begin the game with a letter from Hogwarts. You have been accepted by Albus Dumbledore. We begin in Diagon Alley, where Hagrid guides us through the magical land that is the world of Harry Potter. Our first order of business is to go into Olivander's wand shop and talk to Mr. Olivander, who will give us our first wand, which will be the most integral part of the game. After trying a few wands, we eventually will find the correct one for Harry Potter, and then our next order of business is to visit Gringotts, the Wizard's Bank. We found just the one for you, says Olivander. 119 sickles and the wand is ours. Thank you very much. And this is our first achievement, which will be later used to unlock something else in the game that we'll come across now. He wants to know, are we Harry Potter? And he's thrilled by the idea that he is helping out the famous Harry Potter by giving us our very own Folio Magi deck. We have 4 to choose from here, the Fire, Water, Earth and Wind decks. I'm going to go with the Fire deck. Now these cards are used to fulfill our Folio Magi, which will then later be used to collect card combinations. You get card combinations by doing random deeds at Hogwarts, and you can also find them around the castle. So, achievements in the game are used to unlock card combinations at the card collector's room on the Hogwarts 5th floor. We now go to the Gringotts Bank. You can press select to get a little tip from Harry that tells you where you are in the castle or the game. If you come to the center of the hallway here and turn left and press A, you get a Wiggenweld potion, which is essentially the health potions of the game. The game doesn't actually have health per se, but the thing that you need to survive is stamina, and the Wiggenweld will recover your stamina. If you come here to the right and press A on this chair, you will find the Witches and Wizards card, which will add to your Folio Magi. You can press start to view your Folio Magi, which is a list of all the cards that you have collected. So there's that, and the Folio Triplicus lists all the card combinations that you have, which can be used to create, like I said before, some of the most powerful spells in the game, but the only downside to that is you do not know what the spells do unless you try them out. So you could end up wasting good cards on shitty combinations. And now we'll be pressing on through the Gringotts Bank to find our vault. However, Harry trips over and we now have to find our way through the first dungeon of the game. The best way to do this is... oh, okay, well, now we are doing a encounter. The combat in this game works through encounters, much like games like Pokemon and Final Fantasy. If you run into the blue clouds, which you may have seen before, you will come to this screen here, the battle screen. You can choose spell, card, item, or you can run away. I'll just do that for now. Which is not recommended, especially early game, because you want to level up before the boss fight. So, I'll quickly show you just a simple battle. You can use items, such as the Wiggenweld potion that we used before, to recover our stamina, which is the SP on the right. We have 40 out of 40 stamina, and the other attribute that we have is magic points, which we currently have 20 out of 20. Using spells will use magic points unless you use Flipendo Uno, which is free, a free spell, so let's use that. It's turn-based combat, and if you use the Vermilus Uno, it will cost 2 magic points, so now our magic points are 18 out of 20. After every battle, you can get XP, and the money in the game is sickles. So, I will be leveling up for a little bit, so I will cut that part out and I'll see you in a minute. one way to tell when you are about to level up is by pressing Start, going into the menu and pressing Status/Equip. Here you will receive a list of your attributes. So it says I'm level 2. I have 38 experience points, but I need 39 to get to level 3. So once I get one more experience point, I will go to level 3. Now the good thing about leveling up in this game is, if you do it, you will get all your stamina and all your magic points back. So as you can see, I have 0 magic points and 28 stamina, but after I finish this battle I will level up and I will get 51 stamina and 22 magic points, which I believe will be enough to get me through the boss battle. So as my second spell is not working because I don't have enough magic points, it looks like this battle may go slow, but I received a pepper up potion as one of the loot in my battle. I also found 4 pumpkin pasties which can be used to heal, much like the Wiggenweld potion, but just not as effective. I will use the pepper up potion to recover 22 magic points, and then hopefully I can use this spell. However, I am on 4 SP, so I will use a pumpkin pasty to recover 25 stamina points. Now I will proceed to kill these 2 bats with my more effective spell, and after which I will level up. So I got 8 experience points and I found a pepper up potion, which is lucky because I wasted 1 in the battle as well. So I gain a new level and I gain 11 stamina, and I think I get 2 magic points as well. So if I go into my status screen, indeed I do have 62 out of 62 stamina and 25 out of 25 magic points. So I'm ready to fight the boss. So all I have to do is avoid these encounters and keep heading up. The easiest way to get through this dungeon is taking the up route every time. If you come across these nooks in the walls, sometimes you'll find famous witches and wizards cards or other items inside, so it's good to check them. So keep heading up. And eventually I come to the second screen of the dungeon. So, like I said, you just keep going up and you will eventually come to this large encounter, which will be the boss battle. It's up here. So run into that. And the spell that you want to use on the large rat is Vermilius Uno, which is the most effective one. And unluckily I missed. So far, not so good. Let's try that again. And I hit a 39, which is good damage. So I will continue to chip away at his life until, hopefully, either I die or he dies. It is highly recommended to be probably about level 3 before you try to take him on. And perhaps also have some pumpkin pasties or a Wiggenweld potion, where you can find that in the Gringotts Bank. Enemies also have a chance of dropping these items, so bats usually have the highest chance of dropping Wiggenweld potions, but I think rats drop them as well. I'm just going to quickly use a pumpkin pasty, just in case, but it looks like I have this fight in the bag. And that should finish him off if I don't miss. There we go. And now just time to clean up by taking out these 2 rats, which should be a piece of cake. And there we go. The first boss battle of the game is completed, and that also concludes this dungeon. So as I was saying, the last boss battle will conclude the first dungeon because Hagrid and Griptonite are here in front of our vault. And this is where Hagrid shows us where all our money is that our parents left us in the game. And we get 850 sickles and a school supply list, which we have to go shopping with. So Hagrid and Griphook are going out to Vault 713, and we have to find our way back. So we'll go through the dungeon one more time on our way back, and I will see you in a minute. And here we are outside again. And as we make our way through the Hall of Gringotts, we will come back outside where we need to do our shopping in Diagon Alley. So, if we go to the Start menu, we can access our items list, where we will find all the items that we have collected so far. If we select our school supply list, we have the choice to use this item, and it shows us what we need to buy. So, in the next episode, we will be doing our shopping for our school supplies, and then we will see where we go from there. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.